What's up you guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to Still the Spotlight. Today I'm doing probably like my most relatable video ever because it is how to still look cute and stylish when you're lazy AF because wow, constant mood. But also I just thought it'd be cool for those of you who maybe are like college or university students or just like school in general, if you don't have to wear uniforms and you know you can't really be bothered and you want to feel really comfortable and cozy but you still want to look like you made somewhat of an effort, I suppose. So I've just got a few different outfit ideas, some style tips and tricks, and I don't know, all that good stuff, I suppose. So hopefully you can get some inspo and apply it to your wardrobe as well. First of all, I did want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Shoptagger. I've worked with them multiple times before because they are an amazing service. If you guys haven't heard of them though, they are a completely free web app that pretty much helps you save money while you're shopping online. It's super simple to download, and then once you have, you'll just find that you have this little Shoptagger button on your browser. So whenever you're shopping online and you see something you like, if you're anything like me, I don't like to jump into anything and I don't like paying full price, so I will just add it to one of my Shoptagger lists and then they can notify me whenever there is a change in price. So pretty much whenever it goes on sale, they will send you a notification. You can get it via email, or if you download their app on mobile, they can send you push notifications there as well. I mean, honestly, who doesn't love saving a bit of coin? But also on top of that, I just like to use it to kind of help me organize my shopping. I'm a bit of a scatterbrain. I'll have like hundreds of tabs open looking for the perfect item. For example, if that month I am looking to invest in a new pair of jeans for my wardrobe, then I find it a lot easier to open a new list on Shoptagger, add all of my favorites to it, and that way I can come back to one central place and really compare my options price-wise and just which ones I think will be best for my wardrobe before committing to a purchase. So if you guys are interested, of course, I will leave a link in the description box. Okay, so my first tip is utilizing statement pieces, but also being smart about the sort of statement styles you're choosing, because although I love a statement top or a pair of trousers, I wouldn't necessarily consider them for a lazy option because you're still gonna have to think about how you're gonna pair them within the rest of the outfit. So when I'm talking statement pieces, I'm really talking about add-ons, whether it's accessories, shoes, or like a jacket or outerwear piece. That way you can literally just throw on a base outfit without even thinking. I would recommend jeans and either a t-shirt or maybe a turtleneck. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could literally wear that as your uniform every day of the week, and each time just throw on a different statement piece. The first day it might be a bag, the next a hat, maybe try a different pair of shoes, a belt, and then depending on the weather you could also play around with jackets or just some form of extra layer. Also, I guess this is kind of like a 2-for-1 because as much as the statement piece is important, it's also really important to have good wardrobe basics. Otherwise the statement piece trick isn't even gonna work. You need to make sure that the essentials you have really do work well with numerous things in your wardrobe, and you know, they really are like your go-to fail-proof. You know you can throw them on and make it work. There is no better way to just embrace your laziness than just wearing your pajamas in public. I feel like there's kind of levels of comfort when it comes to this one, because some styles of pajamas are a lot easier to wear without anyone even noticing. For example, I think the slip dress is a really easy one to pull off. Obviously a huge trend in the 90s and then has been resurrected over the last few years as well. Again, budget friendly because you can totally find these at the thrift in the sleepwear department. So even if you're not actually sleeping in them, they're still technically pajamas, right? If you guys are into a slightly smarter sort of look, still casual, but like a smart casual, then I think the pajama option for you is definitely those silky sort of button-up pajama blouses. I think the shirt is definitely more obviously pajamas, but I don't know, I think it's just something about that pajama chic sort of vibe that's nice to roll with. And if you're feeling really bold, you can just go all out, do the matching 2-piece pajama set. Definitely not for everyone. When I originally thrifted this one though, I did it with Min Yoongi's look in mind, and totally reminds me of him every time I put it on. But honestly, if you're really going for all out comfort, this is definitely your friend. Kind of a continuation on that, because I know personally, I often also sleep in just like a big baggy oversized shirt, which can definitely definitely transition nicely from the bed to the big bad outside world. But my tip to kind of jazz this up a little bit is, instead of opting for just a plain solid color, either choosing a graphic shirt instead or something with a print or pattern on it. Obviously this is super simple, but it's such a subtle detail that I think can actually kind of just look like you put more effort in, when in reality you just grabbed this shirt off the floor instead of this one. Since it is such an easy decision to make, I think even though you might be feeling lazy, you can probably add just that extra step of statement piece and team it to this one. I think that just adding like a fanny pack crossover bag can make a big difference to this look as well. Okay, this one is a little bit more specific and also kind of tailored to my own taste, but hopefully you can still get some inspo, because I know a lot of people love styling leggings when they're lazy, and for good reason, because they're so freaking comfortable. But personally, I never really got into them until recently, mostly because I don't personally like having my butt out, because usually when I buy leggings, they're not exactly the best quality because, you know, budget friendly here. But recently I found a way that I love styling them, and it is to throw on an oversized long line sweater vest. When it comes to really simple looks such as leggings, I think that just adding that one extra layer really can make all the difference. And once you've found that outfit combination that really works for you, then just rinse and repeat. Just you can do slight variations without even having to think about it. Oh, also a small styling point to go along with this one, you may have noticed I love wearing slightly longer socks that actually go over the leggings. For some reason, I feel like that makes a big difference as well. Somewhat elaborating on the first point actually, but delving into my favorite accessory, specifically hats and headwear. But in this case, they don't even have to be a statement piece. They can literally just be plain black, plain white, cream, whatever. But the beauty of these are you can throw them on when you cannot be bothered with your hair, and even to an extent if you can't be bothered with makeup, because it kind of covers your face a little bit. But for some reason, it actually looks like you put more effort in rather than the reality, which is the complete opposite. I find this one really comes in handy for me when I'm styling more oversized, kind of unisex, that really comfy, cozy look that I love. But sometimes it can kind of border on looking like a little bit of a slob, but then suddenly I add a bucket hat to the mix and it's like, sis, this was an intentional style decision. What are you talking about? So my last tip does require a little bit more effort, but really only from current you, and then you're actually doing future you a huge favor and they can continue being their lazy ass self. But it is to have a key accent color that runs throughout your wardrobe. So again, this kind of comes back to that concept of a capsule wardrobe, but I find that if there is one key color that you often purchase in a bunch of different items, it makes it really, really easy to mix and match without having to give too much thought. In my closet, it is definitely the color red. So again, similar to the first point in that you can start off with a totally basic outfit of jeans and t-shirt and then start to weave in your accent color from there, whether you want to do a matching bag and shoes. You can even throw in some other clothing items as well, but it's pretty much a tip of just making sure that your wardrobe flows nicely together. That way that even on lazy days, getting an outfit together doesn't feel like such a huge challenge. But yeah, hopefully you guys got some inspo from this. If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up, and of course hit me up in the comments with any tips you find useful when you're feeling lazy in the mornings and just can't decide on what to wear. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on other topics you guys want to see that you think could be helpful, then hit me up and let me know. But hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one, or even over on my Instagram, which is @StealTheSpotlight. Mwah!